Welcome to the Adult Basic Skills Professional Development video series. Throughout our productions, we are committed to excellence in adult education and professional development in basic skills instruction. The goal of this video series is to improve the effectiveness and quality of instruction through focused professional development.
In order to educate graduates to be effective in everyday life, adult education should emphasize the solving of word problems. The task of solving word problems parallel problem solving in real life. Therefore, we must encourage our students to see alternatives, inquire about the nature and ramifications of problems, and discover and question mathematics as it is used in the workplace and society as a whole. Adult basic skills students should develop written and spoken abilities to express the implications of mathematical concepts that appear in daily news and routine decisions. The capacity to solve word problems is the best indicator of adult numeracy. Many students of adult basic skills fear word problems. The traditional approach to teaching mathematics is the primary cause of this fear. Students are bored by this traditional approach which previously turned them off to math. A positive and encouraging learning environment promotes the learning of problem-solving skills. In a supportive setting, students feel comfortable taking risk and use math as a tool to cope with everyday life. Students can better retain mathematical procedures when they are encouraged to identify problems and find solutions. By challenging them to question the use of math in various situations, the instructor taps into their students' natural desire to learn. This is a major step toward alleviating math anxiety.
Plus 2.
D'Ambrosio coined the term ethno-mathematics in 1985 when he was describing math as it is practiced by different cultural groups. Since the adult basic skills classroom is usually multicultural, the instructor has the opportunity to use the backgrounds of the students to obtain examples of practical applications of mathematics. In doing so, we can provide instruction that better suits the needs of students from various cultures and socioeconomic backgrounds. One example of a class project with multicultural applications is planning and producing a vegetable garden. The alert instructor can find many applications of mathematics in the calculation of distances, planting depths, fertilization, etc. The problems that arise during the planning process take the form of word problems, spoken or written, while our students work math in their heads without realizing they are doing math. In this way, the students are challenged to develop skills in estimating, counting, classifying, recording, comparing, and measuring.
Length times width is called what? Area. So that gives you area.
Also, they exercise concepts in geometry through designing geometric shapes and determining values such as areas and perimeters. For most students, estimating and measuring are skills which need to be improved, while classifying and recording may be new experiences. This class project also promotes the extremely valuable skill of cooperative problem solving. The planning and making of a quilt is another example of a class project that utilizes multiculturalism. The instructor can find many applications of mathematics such as the calculations of the size of the quilt, the size of each block, the amount of material needed, and cost involved.
This was a 12-inch block, so I drew it.
Again, the problems that arise during the planning process would be in the form of word problems. This activity challenges the students to apply skills in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, percents, measurements, pattern recognition, and geometric shapes. This activity also provides students with the opportunity to practice teamwork and cooperative learning. Other suggestions for projects are planning and preparing a meal or party, planning and taking a trip, designing a park or playground, or landscaping an area. You and your students can apply ethnomathematics by developing many other ideas for projects. The important thing is to choose assignments that spark the interest of your students. When students experience real-life situations with multiple solutions, they are encouraged to evaluate alternatives and to learn the necessary math skills to complete the task. This teaching approach enables the students to practice mathematical procedures while learning.
What's that word?
The reading skills of adult basic skills students often limits their ability to solve word problems. The approach we have suggested removes the barrier by creating a situation in which the word problems are written or voiced by the students themselves. As your students become aware of the practical nature of word problems, they will become more comfortable with their solution. Successful completion of one or more individual or class projects will also contribute to their self-esteem. Confidence is critical to be proficient in math. Our goal should be to prepare our students to handle the functional tasks of the home and the workplace. However, we must also address the educational goals of our students. The instructor can find opportunities in the context of individual or group projects to teach the skills necessary to meet these goals. For example, if the student's goal is to obtain the GED, the instructor must make sure the student recognizes and understands the similarities among the word problems developed during the class project and the ones asked in the GED. Develop an instructional plan to teach the appropriate mathematical skills at the time when student learning retention will be maximized. As students gain self-confidence, they should practice using word problems from the GED or other examinations. The transition from hands-on activities to word problem from the GED may cause some insecurity in your student. Reassure them by pointing out that they have already solved these types of problems. Outline the logical steps they use to solve the problem and emphasize their ability to complete these tasks. We suggest you use the following problem-solving guide to provide students with a framework for their solution of any word problem. Number 1, make sure you understand the problem. Read the problem. Think about it. Look for key phrases. Discuss the problem. Match words with operations. 2, explore ways of solving the problem. Use hands-on materials. Guess and check. Organize the information. Write an equation. Use logical reasoning. Brainstorm with others. 3, check the solution of the problem. Reread the problem. Make sure you have answered the question. Check calculations. This video describes instructional techniques to turn a daunting task into a rewarding teaching and learning experience in the Adult Basic Skills classroom. You and your students can have a lot of fun in the process.